Hey, what's up, guys? Max here. Wanted to talk about the release notes from Marvel Contest of Champions for April. So this is version 50.0, and talk about all the changes that are coming for this month. So some stuff to definitely be excited about. I know the game currently feelings are not there. I know they are. I'm feeling the same way as you are, but we still got to cover these just because there's new stuff coming out. So you might be interested in knowing about this information. So two new champions coming for the month of April, and that's always new, right? We knew about Lumitrix, kind of got little hints about what the champion's going to look like on Kabam's live stream. But they didn't talk, and they held this very quiet about Spider Woman until on Twitter they released some kind of information about her. But guys, have you seen what she looks like? Dude, she is, regardless of how she works, because I still have no idea, she is fire. Look at these clips of her, man. She is, oh, your deck is definitely going to get better with her inside of it. Okay, I know it will. So she is freaking dope. So those are the two newest champions that are going to be coming into the month of April. The biggest thing I think for all players, and we'll cover the rewards in this video here as well, because we got that information too as well. And this all we got within like the last 24 hours of me being able to release this video to me being able to get this information. But Act 9.2, so we've been waiting for this. We got the beta a few months ago. It is here now, and we'll talk about the rewards and stuff, but that is going live. I don't know the actual date of this, so I don't know if it's going to be in the middle of the month, the end of the month. I think somewhere in the middle would probably be my guess. They probably will be saying this on the live stream. Now, this recording is before the live stream, so I'm sure we're going to have the actual date and when that goes live tomorrow. The event quests, Spidey games, I don't think nothing changes much there. The side quests, dark bounties, kind of typical things that we get in the game every month. Now this is going to be kind of cool. So Incursions, Dark Phoenix, Saga sectors, they're going to be pushing basically Dark Plumes, Light Essences, tier 7 basic fragments, which is a good source of Ranko materials for a lot of Valiant players, 7-star class signature stones, and more. Additionally, the top zone rewards cadence will be changed from a 5 days to a 7 days, so keep that in mind. So gives you a little bit more time to go in and do it. If you don't do it all at once, you know, you can go in and knock some type of content. If you're doing it by yourself, then there's no pressure. But if you're doing it with a teammate, both are doing it at the same time, then yeah, you can coordinate, you get more time to do that. And there is going to be an Alliance War Showcase Deathless. So already 9.2, the Incursions rewards that we're going to have a little bit extra juicy rewards there. The Alliance War Showcase Deathless, and that's going to be including basically Sugar Pill and Decay Tactics. So we're gonna see that, and we're gonna see how that looks. So I'm guessing rewards should be kind of juicy when it comes to that too. So the month of April, when it comes to content and rewards, so far looks really good. It looks really promising. I think it's going to be kind of spread out. I mean, we have that changing here. If I can look at the time in my game when it comes to schedule, 5 days. So we're in April 3rd. So like on April 8th, April 9th, we should be seeing all this stuff active. I don't know if it's going to go, like I said, live immediately on day one. For sure, I think the Alliance War Showcase should go on the first days, but 9.2 may be released a little bit later. So the Thunderbolts themed daily super event. So this is actually really cool for like lower tier players. It gets some part. So I guess I didn't even know this, but when it comes to the daily super event, I guess it was only for progression players that are a little bit higher. And so me being Valiant for a while, didn't even think about the lower tiers when it comes to like, you know, you're like, for example, here, let me read it to you. So additionally, the super daily event is being open to permanently include proven and conqueror summoners. So that's actually really good. That's basically you got challenger, contender, and then you got that rank right there. So you're gonna be for like newer players, at least get some of those rewards, which is really good, you know. So it pushes the new players to start getting better rewards, ranking up their champions. And we were just talking about that in the live stream, how that's really important for new players to kind of like expand onto their rosters, expand on their account, and be able to rank up their champions to get them to the point where it's kind of like, okay, now I'm hooked, now I want more, you know. So that's kind of like the goal. But yeah, that's actually pretty awesome. Now the bugs and fixes and improvements, there's obviously a lot, but I didn't see anything that stood out that like I was just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a good one. Spider-Punk got my attention, but nothing crazy about that. So, yeah, this is the list. If you guys want to take a look at some of the fixes and bugs that they're going to be putting out, and little fires are going to be putting out too as well. And then also keep in mind here, we're going to close this window here because this is just about the patch notes and stuff. But here, Kabam did make a MCC release process and bugs fixes, how they go and the timeline they look at fixing bugs and stuff like that. So like if they catch a bug on March's release, bug resolved on 2.4, release days 3.3, like they tell you like how that works in the back end. So if you want to give a good read when it comes to bugs and you have a bug and you put in for it, you kind of know how that gets resolved. So Kabam Dork put out a post on April 2nd. If this is going to be on the news and an announcement, so if you click on there, you want to give that a read. And give me your thoughts on it. I got some thoughts on it. I don't think we might make a separate video on this one because I'm not happy, but yeah, this is some information you can get. Yeah, so let's talk about the rewards for 9.2 chapter 2 completion rewards and exploration rewards. One of the biggest things I want to point out is the 1T7 basic catalyst for just completion. So a lot of the end game players that do content like this immediately are going to benefit from these rewards. So basically there's a rank 3 inside of it. Okay, so you get 1 from completion and then you get 2 from exploration. So you need 3 of these catalysts to rank up a 7-star to rank 4. So here for content on 9.2 we have another one. So for basically if you've been playing and buying some deals, this might be your 4th or 5th. For me, it's going to be my 3rd. I currently only have 2 rank 4s at the moment, so it's gonna be my 3rd rank 4. So if you see this really quick, let me show you. You only see 2, so this is gonna be my 3rd. Again, depending on your style of playing, your focus on playing, you're gonna want to take your champions, and so it gives you some thoughts already, like, okay, who am I gonna take? But that is not all. You're gonna be able to open some 7-star crystals too. So here we have a 7-star Tine Shards, 15,000 plus another 5,000. Where is it at? Right here. So that is a Tine crystal by completing 9.2 all in its entirety. 7-star, you're also going to be able to open some basic ones. So we got a 7-star hero crystal as well, but then we got some shards, which is another 15,000, which is what we need to open it. So when it comes to rewards, man, at least the hopefully content is kind of feel like it feels rewarding. It doesn't feel too crazy challenging, but it looks really good. It definitely looks really good when it comes to it. Now the energy consumption and cost basically to get it done, it's going to be total cost, it's going to be 1,242 energy. The total cost for completion, you get those numbers there, so you can kind of tally some backward math, figuring out depending on how much energy you're able to get. 71 points now if you're kind of valiant and moving on with content and stuff. So every energy refill, so if you're sitting on a few and you want to do it, knock it out, just you're going to need a couple of energy refills here. So which hopefully if you're part of the Twitch and the Twitch drops, those have energy refills, so hopefully you got those. I was complaining about that on the live stream, but I am going to be watching them now that I know how much energy this is going to cost. So make sure you're watching them to get those free energy refills, or hopefully you got them by now, because this video is coming out after their live stream. But yeah, so those are the rewards, and we're going to cover, I think, separately kind of some of the changes that they're going to be implementing into 9.2 and kind of like the theme of it. But I mainly wanted to just cover the rewards, okay, and just everything that we're going to be getting, at least, and in the changes for April, because it's kind of exciting. Like I said, MCOC Kabam has had like a little bit of a downer, and it's still not even a little. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's been really bad. Just how we were playing live Battlegrounds, well, tonight, but last night, and we were having so many drop inputs. It was crazy. Game crashed on us in the middle of a fight that I was like, dude, there's no way I'm missing so many inputs. And sure enough, I was like, I bet you this crashes. I bet you it crashes, and it did. So I don't know, guys. We definitely need a little bit of love, a little bit of like reward, and this feels, it's not like they're taking the direction in the right place. It's just, it feels like something we need right now, because we're just not in the right spot as a player base. But I'm excited for this month, and we're definitely going to jump right into 9.2 for sure because we need those rewards. So be on the lookout for the streams because we're going to be completing that on the live. Just leaving out those live streams for anybody that wants to follow our path or any paths that we take and just kind of figure it out on our own, you know. All right, guys, take care. Drop a like on this video, please. Appreciate it. It would help me a lot, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.